We continue learning Dirshu MB Siman Reish Beis, and we're up to Sif Gimel, in which the Mechaber teaches us what's the story with the Garine Apeiros, the pits. Says the Mechaber, if they're sweet, you make aites. If they're bitter, there's no brach at all. But if you roast them, if you fix them through fire, Bidvaroi teaches the Mishnah Berurah if they're metukim sevkatachav gimel lav davka doesn't mean sweet. It means that the chich, that the throat, that you enjoy it a little bit. Why do you make eats? As long as the pit is enjoyable, then it's considered part of the pri. Many argues why? You might enjoy it, say those achrayim, but it's not considered like the pri itself. And such as askama of the gra. You make a yatz derech hachayim. You've made a bracha on the pri and that fruit, then mistama your yaitse with the bracha. Mishem navi tafel lepri because it's considered auxiliary to the pri itself. But if it's a marim, if it's bitter, it's not you're not able to really eat it like we saw. Then shakol. Then if they're marim, you don't make a brach at all. But if they're mitkan ali they are then you make a shakal. Make sure that they ask according to the Mechaber that the pit is like the fruit itself. If you fix it through fire, it should still be a like bitter almonds of verbs of haze, we'll see. V'yesh b'tartzim and son answered, even according to this opinion, the pits are no greater than the nuts. Gufa shem ikar apri, masha'inkin v'garinim ulachim marim. If they're bitter, therefore won't help if you fix it afterwards. Me or however ladina. Ein lozim zag shulchan aruch. Teblavach examinem mikodim das harbi achronim agrami kulum lachlik aliker dinam achaber. Many argue either way and hold that the pit should not be eat like the Mechaber paskind, but rather, as Mishnah Berurah quoted from the Goyin, the Goyin, etc., that you make hadama. Well, they do kama garinim metukim in avar chalem l'chol yisrak bar b'adam. You also make hadama. Delav pri ninu mamela b'mar mitkan adiyar in avar chalem ella shahakol. Therefore, you're only going to make a shahakol in such a scenario. So comes along Dirshu over here in note 29, and it quotes the Chazon Ish that says all garinim, all seeds that have lachos, lechos, they have moisture, and you're able to suck them, you make a ha'etz. And finally, but it said that if you make a eitz, you the eved. What's the reason? Raiva Paiskim, that is the ikar habracha. Continue the Mishnah Berurah. Now we're up to Dirshu note number 31. That it's adifa garinim shkedim. Says the Chazon Ish, since raiv garniim go to the garbage. Einim nechshavim b'tzakol the pri, even if you sweeten them. And rak, the reva pri, the fruit itself is made to eat. That's why it's eat. And he adds on that even avar adama has to be that the raiv are to sweet in meaning. And that's the reason why obviously our seeds, which are raiv for that, then it is a adama, which we're going to see really in the latter sif. Garinim delas, gourd seeds, Oyavtiach kloyim, or roasted watermelon seeds, which again, these are actually common foods to eat. Says the Dirshu over here, says the Arletzion, Rabbatzin Abba Shaol, that these garinim are mitzuyim bechanot, and therefore you make a hadama like we just said. Why? Because it's from a gourd, it's from a watermelon, which is made particularly for the seed, and therefore it becomes the ikar of the priest. You make a hadama. However, if you take it from a gourd or a watermelon, you dry it on the sun, then it's going to be like all other things, and you make a shahakal. Soldier of Yasha said the same as Krell. Of course, that's the reason why we all know on all these seeds you make a hadama. Something called garinim shechayrim chamniot. Says Tzion, those are also hadama because they're planted specifically for that, for its tafel to the pri. We continue with Sif Gimel. excuse me, with Sif Dalid, says the Mechaber, Shemen Zayis, olive oil, Shtoy, drinking Kamaishu, and Varach Kalal, you don't make a bracha at all, Mishav Dazuke Mazik Lay, cause it damages, and Machalu in Mabas, we eat it with bread. Ain't Mavarach Alay, the Pasik of the bread is Varach Alay, or Paters at Tvela, Vim Shasayim, Urav, and May Silka, a Negroin, a delicacy that we've learned the Gemara Brachais, Sha'az Inay Mazik, Adrab, Humal, the garden is good for your throat, then it's going to have a different din. So the truth is, we're actually going to stop over here. I'll pick it up from Sif Daled in the next shiur.